We have Mr. Macro again here with a ZvP. Gonna skip forward again. Oh, underfitted, sorry, underfitted. This is a ZvP loss. I feel like I'm in a game-winning position and throw away the game. No clue on how and what to transition into from Hydra, Lurker, Viper. Horrible Viper usage. I seem to stay in the game a bit longer than I should have because I want to see how much the Ultras would have helped me on the ground. If you watch this, you may want to fast forward to the end struggle. It's painful and pointless. Absolutely. Oh wow, we've got 28 minutes. I don't know if I've got exactly time for that. Let's just see how we go. Oh, my bad. Is it probe sus? No, it's not sus. Alright. No base. Weird, trash. The Stalker is probably just literally here to stop you from scouting him. Which is fair. Oh, he's taking a natural after it. I say we know it's not two base. I mean one base, sorry. We know it's not one base. Still, we're ahead in workers. We're about to get supply blocked. I would love us to be building a second Overlord. I'm going to try and burn through this one a bit quicker. Love for us to be building a second Overlord. We are fantastic. This is already looking good. We took a third early, which is nice. We're taking the third about the same time every game, which is good. Going into a quick lair, which I absolutely respect because we already have link speed. And again, really good ling usage here. My concern would be, I'm not too sure of the pathing on all these maps, but I'd be concerned about if he had a decent army then he was trying to two base us, would it walk up here and then wrap around this and go past us, or is it going to go past this ling here? Just an idea. He's trying to take a third. Beautiful. We saw it, so we know we're in a macro game. We can probably safely drone up. It could be a fake third though, so we really need to keep an eye on him. Awesome work there with that. Did we drop? We didn't drop the changeling, which is a shame. Oh, if he tries to kill it, the least you can do is just like drop the changeling. We're still ahead on workers. We're starting to bank a fair bit of money though. Boom, heaps more workers. Scouting Phoenix. What was an issue for me? Oh, mate. It's all going too fast. Back. We saw this, right? We saw him bring the probe down to try and take the base. The ling went back for some reason. I don't know if that was us manually doing it, but the ling went back. Then he comes and kills the ling, which is fair enough. Of course, why wouldn't you? Well, we've got 13 lings here. We don't know what he's got. And it's not a lot, to be honest. 13 lings probably would struggle against this. But if we don't try, we don't know. We could have probably killed the Zealot if we were ready to see this moving out. And we would have definitely been able to cancel this, which delays his tech and stuff as well. Oh, not his tech, his economy. So now we're at 7 minutes. Everything's moving along well. 70 workers. This Protoss hasn't got a lot of stuff, but he's got a more gas-heavy army than us. We're getting into all good tech. We've got a little bit of creep spread going on. I think... Oh, wow. What did we just spend? 1400. That'll do it. I feel like we're not too sure of, like... Just, as I said in the game before, I'm going to repeat it again. Have an idea of where you want to be for your drone count. And then as soon as you hit it, you are done. The drone graph should be flat, and then the army value graph goes zoop, straight up into the sky. Handful of units moving out, nothing we need to worry about. We've got a pretty decent army ourselves. If we just get a good surround, I think we'll be fine. Upgrades. Colossus Disruptor. Interesting choice. That seems very heavy-handed. Like, see here, we're doing this thing where we're floating so much money but no gas. So I think when you start to hit like a 3,000 resource bank, transfer drones into some gases. Take the gases here. We'll just literally take drones straight off these bases and put them into the gases and be done with it, and that's about it. You have so much money here. Drop like 5 or 6 spine spore on the bases as well to keep you safe. We can't let him get away with this. The roach flank didn't really do much. What was it? The problem was, like, we didn't know what to do with the lurkers, or we didn't know how to transition from them. I think the transition with the lurker is into fucking more lurkers. Lurker into lurker. 14 lurkers. Do you know how well this army would fight against 14 lurkers? It fucking doesn't. So the idea is with a lurker is like putting siege tanks somewhere. You want to put them in a position where you can just like sit on top of his army. You have enough money and enough lava. You could probably just max out on Ling, drop a ton of changelings, find out where his army is, and bring like Lings from here and lurkers from here, and you come in at the same time and burrow the lurkers literally on top of him and slice through everything. The hydralisks are just there to cheerlead the lurkers on and morph into more lurkers if your lurkers die. But this, without anywhere to go, the stalkers and everything on the ground is like pretty much instantly fried. The Colossus are really good versus the Ling, but you only need to crush as much of the body of this as you can, and then you can start going into roaches, and the roaches will just get rid of the Colossus. The other thing as well is we don't have an observer. Oh no, we do have observers, which is nice. One's with the army, that's fine. But if we push the army away from this, and the lurkers are here, they get rid of the cannons, guess where we're going next? We're going straight into here. You just make roaches at home, or Ling Hydra if you want, whatever it is, but don't wait for him to move out. So yeah, and just like we did against the Protoss before with the air army, this is where like having really good creep spread matters. You are insanely rich, and yet you are fucking 30 supply behind on this guy. You've been ahead in workers for so long. You're actually just not maxing out. Max out. Commit. He's not going air army. Everything that he has on the ground, like, he can't take fights versus this. On a good drone count like this, you could have something like 30 lurkers. 30 lurkers make it impossible for Protoss to do anything. Why are we letting this live? Alright, we see his army. Right, we know where he is. So we should be bringing up a swarm of lurker hydra here, crushing this, burrowing the lurkers, and seeing if he pushes into it. If he does push into it, guess what? This army then comes from behind. We eradicate this, and now we have him pinched between lurkers and roach. And now you have access as well to the natural. You can just like start streaming Lings. Like, you can literally go, what's your hotkeys? Oh well, yeah, we're looking at the Protoss. 5, you could go SZ1, shift right click here, and then shift right click here and here, and then when they start moving across the map, you just like green box a bunch and then just move them into this, and then it's over. Because he's going to start panicking now that he sees this much lurkers, right? We're doing a good move over here. I can see this is nice. He cannot approach this army. He really can't. Beautiful. We backed off here, which I think is a real issue, because this is how I win most of my games versus Protoss, is you force them into a position where they let you into the natural, and then the game's just fucking over. You're floating so much money. This is so painful. You're not even maxed. What are your upgrades? Okay, at least 2-2. Okay. So the upgrades are good. We didn't get this, which sucks. We're floating so much money. We need to put just a little bit of effort into like getting everything everything. We don't have speed for the hydralisks. How many hydralisks? We got 20 hydralisks. We don't have speed for them, man. We don't have adrenal glands. We're oversaturated. You could even like neural him here. Honestly, if you could get rid of this, there's another thing as well. Just a handful of corruptors, and you just fly in and eradicate the observers. And then guess what happens? He just dies. You can parasitic bomb Colossus, which imagine how confusing that would be for a Protoss. We burrow, we just burrow, and we let him fight. See that? He instantly pulled away. As soon as he saw the lurker spikes, it's very hard to gauge how many lurkers exactly are there if you don't have... he has observers, but he's still like... He's not confident enough to pull... Thanks to your overseers, to put the observers forward to see where your lurkers are, to be able to count and see if we can take that fight. Disruptors, we don't care about that. This is beautiful. This is exactly what we want. No, and then while that's happening, burrow, please burrow, please burrow, please burrow, please just burrow. This needs to be moving up. This is exactly what I was talking about, right? Imagine at the same time if this lurker army came down here. Alright, we're getting 3-3. That was nice and chewy, whatever that was, I'm sure. I want to see how this this Viper goes. We stole the Colossus, but you know what's better here? A fucking blinding cloud. Do you know what happens when units like this are blinding clouded? They're gonna walk straight into your lurkers, bro. That's it. For almost the same cost as that single Colossus. And the other thing as well, right? When your lurkers are attacking this position here, they're coming straight down this gap, right? His army is pushing around this edge, and look, even there, he's in range, right? As he pushes around this edge, the lurkers start seeing him, and they start absolutely smashing this section here. You pulling a Colossus into here now gets them to be like, oh, we need to be attacking over here, which opens this channel up for the Stalkers and whatever else to actually get on top of your Colossus and kill them. We don't want the distraction of this. If you haven't got an army that like can just DPS down a Colossus in a second, don't bother with it. So, for me, we don't even take... I don't even think you take this lightly. You literally... How many lurkers have you got here? Like 20? Ram them in. Spread creep up as well, so you can put observers at the front line just to try and pick off... spores at the front line to try and pick off observers. You just ram these in, and you let him fight through it. The bonus of this, right, is you crush the cannons instantly, basically, and then even as he's pushing up to fight, the spikes are coming out, and they're already attacking. They're not waiting for the Stalkers and Colossus to get in range. He's walking into a death trap. Keep moving up. This is it. Beautiful. Yeah, this guy's a bit better than the other one. He's split the army. We don't really want Lings versus this. Yeah, and we just keep... Every second he moves away, you should just have this on a hotkey, right? Have this on a hotkey, which you do. You literally burrow up, right click here like 3 or 4 times, and then burrow down. And you want to just keep pushing him back until the point where he's in his natural. Don't give him time. Don't give him time to take corner bases. Don't give him time to start getting more Tempests and whatever out. Just crush him. Move this shit up and crush him. This is risky in a way because we now don't have a channel to stop him base trading us, right? And I lost to this once, and I will never do it again, where I had lurkers sieging a base and he just went, oh, I'm not going to bother fighting that, and went around me, and I could not get the lurkers in position to stop him literally going through like 3 bases before he finally stopped. The lurkers didn't catch enough stuff, and I ended up losing the game because I couldn't come back from it. So we run the risk here. He's in a position now. He's free, right? He's free to do what he wants. This is gonna, if you're not committing heavily to this, like this is even empowered, bro. if you're not committing heavily to this, he has all the agency in the world to just go, you know what, fuck you, I'm just going to go across the map, and then I'll just maybe drop a couple of stargates, boom. So predictable. I was going to drop a couple of stargates. And hold up in my base with as many cannon battery as I can, and I'm going to just crush you with that. Because we can't... Look how badly this fight goes for the Hydralisks. We're smashing through this replay. Good work. Didn't kill anything. Didn't kill anything, and it was probably like... We've got 17 Hydralisks. You know what? What are we? 75, 75. Let's be real. Oh, we didn't get something. We got something. We must have got a Colossus or something. We got a K. We lost a K&a. Not the worst trade in the world, because we got some stuff up here. Ultralisks don't even care about this. The damage that this thing does, almost 40 damage to an armor unit. It almost 3 shots a Stalker, bro. It's so good. It's so good. The range on it. The ferocity. Has he even got... He's still got observers. He keeps making them. He's fucking panicked. You know what else is really good? The parasitic bomb would kill the observers as well. If you could see the observer and pop a parasitic bomb on it, that'd be sick. But I'd obviously prefer to go in anything else. Now, we see a mad shift into carriers. What are we doing? What are we doing about this? Oh, we're building Ultralisks, of course. We need to be looking around to our bases. Bop, bop. Ah, no, we got him. Bop, bop. Never saturated these. Right? Because now this isn't about this, it's about this. And you have so much fucking money here. This is an entire base worth of money that you have mined that is just sitting in the bank. We never got this. We didn't even get speed. We got double. Ah, much better. We've got +3. We could have +3. So I think upgrades going... It's pretty even. And I think you just have a better army. You're in a better position. You just need to stop making shit that attacks only the ground, because he's obviously done with it, right? Don't lose them all to this. Yep, parasitic bomb, absolutely sick. I'm surprised he didn't cop any damage from that. I feel like that was close enough. So what's our transition from here? We're getting 3, 1. I'd love to see another parasitic bomb. We do have the fellas for it, and they've got the energy. Changings there were really nice to add something for us to look at. Give us an idea. We have 30 supply we could be making corruptors with, and instead we're just not making any fucking thing. There we go. 13 corruptors. Is that what I said? Fuck yeah. So again, we can't really fight this, man. Such a big ball of just like death ball-y crap. Parasitic bomb, and then run away. Parasitic bomb, run away. We don't want to give him... we don't want him to come all the way to our side of the map with a full health, full shielded army. He needs to pay for this somehow. And just like that, 10k to 18. So every time you're getting in his range, he's losing shit. Why are we like fighting this right now when we have parasitic bombs? We never should be fighting it. Drop a parasitic bomb. If you get rid of the observers, amazing. He can't even see your lurkers, and they'll get easy trades versus stalkers. A lot of these stalkers are wounded as well, so they'll take 3 shots to kill. And just like that, we went on a... Jesus, like a 8k, 9k trade for 2k. making 37 corruptors. It's too fucking late. We shouldn't have got to this stage with it. You had so much money, you could have just dropped a shit ton of spores here as well. You could have done so much more to actually help yourself. We finally move all the... Yeah, we got this. We finally move all the... Yeah, so these need to get cancelled because they're dead. Finally move all the drones away. And in just like... In this one trade, we threw away our entire... What were we on? 18k. We almost threw away our entire bank in one fight. It didn't really need to happen, and it didn't need to happen as easily as it happened. All this shit is still, besides the stalkers, which got too close to the lurkers, all this shit is still full health, full HP. He took no fucking damage from that. Why are we fucking cowering here? Go. Don't give him time to build more shit. He has to go home now. Everything here would get crushed by what you had if you just committed. Go, 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 go. Just, yep, start killing them. Don't get on top of the Archons. We did this just too late with an 80. We saved all our drones as well, right? We saved all our drones as well, but we just need to pay for a hatchery here. You know what I mean? We'll take this one. I know, like, it feels like you're starving right now, and you are. But how good was that trade? Like, you knocked all of his air units out because you just committed, and now you've got all these corruptors. Nothing that can shoot down. Some Ling Hydra. I would have rathered more Hydra than Ling, just because Archons. But the corruptors, the Hydra, not good versus Colossus, right? The Ling, not good versus Colossus. So the corruptors need to be the first unit here to get rid of the Colossus. You need to get rid of the damage dealers to your Ling Hydra. Straight away. Beautiful. I wish we could see these. Yeah, get rid of the Roach Warren. It's been proving really useful this game. Such a shame. The Queen's going... Wait, wait, wait. How can we see that? Oh, it got into spore range. Look, I know that we're losing this, right? But, like, look how good just a big fucking ball of corruptors is. And this is why we need to get a better gas economy when we get to this stage of the game, so we can flip a switch, already have our greatest spy, which is fucking sick, and then we kill all of the fucking air and just go, okay, it's Broodlord time. Because what's he got? Some stalkers. You just make some Lings to catch the stalkers if you want to try and blink forward. Archons, they're not catching him. So what can he do? Go back into voids? Well, hopefully you get to the point where you're not getting your ass kicked by losing 2 bases. You did lose 20 workers, but yeah, like, hopefully this happens you have that transition happen before this, so you're in a much better spot. Did we get the observer? We did. And he's still got a good bank, and he's not even using it well. He's only on 8 gates. This is such a shame. Fuck. We got a brood. We got a brood, guys. Look at the cost efficiency from that single brood. 4 kills. What a fucking hero. So, pushed back the attack. Take a fucking base, please. Yes, excellent stuff. The problem is, though, we just don't sacrifice this army. until we got more broods, right? All the damaged corruptors need to be turned into broods. I think lurkers, as nice as they've been so far, we probably need broods instead, because like archons and stalkers aren't really good against them. They're not good against lurkers either, obviously, but I just don't know if you've got the saturation. He's got so much money. Zealot run bys, just that's crazy. And see how he's given up on the Colossus as well. That's really good. That means we can actually get some damage with this. The Archon barely gets anything done. Lurkers need to be closer together so we can actually take advantage of lurking. If I was this Protoss, I'd feel pretty confident that this is a fucking win. A straight up win. You weren't greedy enough taking bases that didn't matter when you had the chance to take them. And now you're going to pay for it. We've got the one Broodlord. Is it old mate going to get some work done? You've actually got enough Corruptors here as well that you could easily crush this if you took a fight without the ball of Stalkers. Our gas eco sucks though. We're not going to get anything done, are we? No, that's done. That's not saturated properly, which is a pain in the ass. We could be saturating this. We still have a decent mineral income. It's not too far. It's not ahead of his, but obviously it's not completely lost. But yeah, it's not a great look. Yeah, and then take this. Yes. So take this, right? And we're desperate for gas. Because we're desperate for gas because our army doesn't shoot the ground very good. Alright, put the lurkers down. Yes, please. Yes, please. Back to 4 observers. We haven't got any overseers, have we? How much? See that? That one zealot came up and grabbed the attention of all of the lurkers and let him get into this position here where he's now on top of the lurkers and it's too late. Look how good they do. Even with all the stalkers here, all the lings and everything, they still give the carriers a run for their money, man. Oh no, Broody. He almost got away. Get one more kill, Broody. Nah, he's gonna get blinked on. He did it. What a hero. This would have been like 5 stalkers as well that he killed. So like, well made back his money. Bloop, deleted. The difference upgrades make, the difference handful of spells would have made. A blinding cloud on this as it ran up into the lurkers would have been absolutely phenomenal. 3 lurkers, no, not a big deal. I take that fight any day of the week, especially when my army is this good. I would have just blinked on top or even used zealots to get that done. But like 14 lurkers from 2 different sides, absolutely not a fucking fight worth taking. You are losing like a gateway a second if it gets into your range. I'm not sure what he's waiting for. He must think you've got more to rally, but it's not happening. I think we can call this done. I want to go back to when the lurkers were dominating, because I think that's probably going to be where my screenshot is for how this game looks. Yeah, 21 lurker. Look at that, it's insane bank. Hardly any workers lost on either side. Absolutely sick. This, with a bit more committing, that would have done the job. Yeah, would have 100% done the job. Oh, why isn't that not working? I'm too quick, am I? Too quick on the keys. No, that's not what I wanted to delete. I wanted to delete that. It's lurker time. My apologies, it's 3600. And it's underfitted. Fantastic stuff. That will do for that. So I think this absolutely is a winning position. We need to just commit. Look how slowly this army is dealing with what you've got. It's not punching its weight, right? So the idea is the lurkers come in. Like, who cares about the Tempest? The lurkers come in. The lings. Watch the lings get nothing done here, right? 4250 to 9950. Got a cannon. Literally. Wait. No, yeah, 42. No, wait, what was it? We didn't lose 4,000 resources, did we? I'm confused. Yeah, 4250. He lost a cannon. Sorry, 4250. He lost a cannon. And you lost like 1,000 resources of lings, isn't it? Yeah, like 1,000 plus resources of rings, 1,100 resources of lings for a cannon. This army he's got is clunky, it's slow, it doesn't deal with this. If you'd have gone into Corruptors earlier and just removed the observers, this is such a sweep of a game. But we didn't commit. We had all. This is the tools. This is all the tools you needed to win this game. Just fucking push it in, right? He's struggling. His army supply is good, but it can't fight. It literally can't fight this. This is like trying to fight like you got an army of roaches versus like 15 siege tanks. It's not happening, right? Here as well, right? We just needed to get in here before the carriers became a problem. It's such a shame, man. It's such a shame to have lost that. Again, if you've got replays and you do want me to have a look, email them through to ohmygod@dwayne@gmail.com and I will get to them when I can. That's a real shame to have lost that, man. The lurkers, everything about that position was dominating. If that was me, I'm basically like patting myself on the back for a free win there. There's nothing he can do, and all you need to do is just keep pressuring him and pushing him further and further into his base to the point where he has nowhere to go, and then lings can just clean up external bases, or you can send a couple of lurkers to clean them up, and now you're like a 6-base Zerg versus a 2-base Protoss trying to make desperation carriers. Get all your upgrades, max out on Corruptor, get your Broodlord tech, and just win the game.